Domestic violence is not about anger. Domestic violence is about power and control.
In the beginning, it was magical. He was my friend. We met at work.
When I was 32, I met a man who appeared to be Mr. Right. I was the light of his life.
My husband was a member of our faith community and was well known and liked in public.
I thought, that being married, that he would treat me like his queen.
Everything seemed to be going good until 3 months in, he hit me.
An estimated 1.3 million women are victims of physical assault by an intimate partner each year, and 1 in 4 women report experiencing domestic violence in their lifetime.
Within a year, the abuse started.
My husband was a verbal rager, and it scared me.
He lived in such anger and disappointment.
There was so much anger that could not be controlled.
Domestic violence has no prejudice. All cultural, religious, socioeconomic, and ethnic backgrounds are affected by domestic violence.
I had never experienced anything like that growing up.
I didn't know what I was doing to cause the rages.
Initially, I thought perhaps it was he's having a bad day. What can I do as a wife?
He controlled every aspect of the finances, so he did the grocery shopping, he wrote the food list. He pretty much ordered me what to do, and I did to keep him happy.
Tennessee ranks 3rd in the nation in the rate of women killed by men. In fact, 3 women are murdered each day in the United States at the hands of men who say they love them.
When you started to add up everything, whether it was, being thrown against the wall and choked, being kicked out of bed with construction boots, breaking my thumb, ripping clothes off of my body just to make sure that I didn't walk out the door.
In 2011, Metro Nashville Police Department received 1 report of domestic violence every 17 minutes.
He actually had one of his friends hold me down so he can kick me in my face and in my stomach. And he opened our front door and grabbed our children, threw them out, and told me to get the F out of his house.
During the last decade in Davidson County, a staggering 73% of women who were victims of domestic violence-related homicide had never called for help. The YWCA of Nashville and Middle Tennessee is committed to the safety, healing, and empowerment of victims of domestic violence through direct service and education. We want to make Nashville the safest city in the nation for women and children. I ask you to join me today in taking an active role in preventing and ending domestic violence. Let's break the silence and give a voice to its victims.